Alright guys, it's been a long day setting up camp. Like I said, not expecting rain tonight, but maybe in the morning. So we'll see how this goes and play it by ear. But for tonight, I will see you in the morning. Good night everybody. Well, good morning everybody. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Sun hasn't risen yet. Beautiful morning. The temperature's nice and cool. I'm gonna get up here in a little bit and make some coffee and maybe go explore the area. Again, thanks for coming along. Beautiful morning this morning. Let's say day 2 of camping at Bastrop State Park. It's supposed to be weather coming in today. Looking at the rain chances, it looks like it's gone down quite a bit. So hopefully we'll get some weather and get some rain camping in. Let's look forward to it. I'm sleeping in the Hill Zero Scout 2 tent. Great tent, lots of room. I've got a one Tigress cot inside of it, and I still got plenty of room for gear. I slept with the fly on last night, but open, and that seemed to be just perfect temperature-wise. Maybe later on we'll go through that tent and talk about the specs and the features, because it really is a good tent, and it's the price is very, very reasonable. So I'm gonna have some coffee. I'm gonna eat some fruit and nut trail mix for breakfast. Morning guys. So yesterday we got to camp got here about 3:30. Around here it gets dark roughly about 5:45, so we didn't have a whole lot of time to work. I set up the tarp as fast and expedient as I could, and it turned out that I was really on a slope, and it made for cooking and just sitting in general underneath the tarp, kind of a pain. So readjusted that, moved it to a flatter spot. Going to do a little housekeeping here before we take off to make sure I didn't leave anything out for the critters, and then we're going to go down this there's a trail head, it seems, right next to the tent pad that I'm on that goes down into a valley, and kind of want to explore that. So stay tuned. Let me get everything ready and I'll join you guys on the trail. Funny how somebody's got like caches of firewood. So we walked through the woods and we came out to the stonemason course here in Bastrop State Park, which is actually a nice paved walkway, paved trail. And there used to be an old golf course here. So after going up and down the hills and going through the woods, I figured it'd be nice to just get on a nice convenient path and see the rest of the park. All right, folks. Well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and I have a little bit of soda left in this can. I don't want to waste it, so camping allows for good day drinking. So, there's a little Maker's Mark. Oh yeah. Yeah. A pool in that handle. This flask, by the way, is from Dave Canterbury's company, Pathfinders International, or as he likes to say it, what's it? Resilient Survival and Pathfinder School. Oh no, Resilience Outfitters and Pathfinder School. Yeah. Anyway, real solid, good flask / canteen that comes with this real convenient canteen cup / whiskey and Coke cup. Cheers, everyone, and hopefully the rain that had started went away. So just got a text from the wifey. She said that it's a 55% chance of thunderstorms, far cry from the 70% that was promised. But hey, what the hey, we're out here in the woods by ourselves. There was a couple that was camping a few sites down. They left, so it's just me and the abandoned mystery tent that's about 4 sites away. So here's to you, here's to nature, and thanks for coming along. And there is more Maker's Mark in there than Midday. All right, guys, I had a wonderful solo evening out here at Bastrop State Park. The park is absolutely gorgeous. The weather was nice. Only complaint I have, if there is one, really, is that there's a major highway, Highway 71, about 2 miles from the park. And the way that the landscape rolls and depressions and elevation, sometimes that sound just comes and just saturates the whole park. And by sound, I mean the noise of motors and cars and trucks going up and down the highway over there. But if you can ignore that, this place is absolutely gorgeous. And it's convenient. It's a very convenient place for me to come and set up camp and do an overnighter. And you know, it's always about testing your equipment and figuring out different ways to set up things. When I first got here, like I said, yesterday I got here around 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon. It gets dark around 5:45, 5:40-ish around here, so I had very little time to work. And I set my tarp up initially on a slope. Couldn't tell at night, but you know, as soon as you sat down in a chair or set a table down and tried to cook, it was pretty obvious that, you know, there was some there was a grade there that was just not inconducive to being comfortable. So I moved the tarp to this nice flat spot here. I did utilize some tarp poles that I'd brung. Set up my tent in a 16 by 16 tent pad that they conveniently have here at the park. And also noticed that right outside the tent pad there seemed to be a trailhead that went down into a valley, a rather deep and steep valley as well. So, you know, this morning I loaded up, packed up, and went down and explored that. And turns out that it wasn't a trail at all, that I was actually off trail. And but hey, sometimes the best adventures are off trail. And you know, I hope you enjoyed some of the footage that I took of that. So right now, I mean, I was expecting rain. I was hoping this would be a rain camp. The typical Texas weather, it changes every 5 minutes. We were supposed to be under a flash flood, and there hasn't been a drop of rain. So I'm going to go ahead and call this. This has been a great adventure. I'm going to pack up camp and hit the road. Again, thank you for coming along. I appreciate each and every one of you. Really trying to grow the channel, learning as I go. So be patient, and thank you for watching Outdoors with James.
You just watched Outdoors with James, Outdoor with James. This big buffoon hopes to see you soon. You were watching Outdoors with James. If you dig his jive, please like, share, and subscribe.